Now, how does the mastermind group serve you? I already talked a little bit about how it comes back to you. Well, let me just, enlist the help of Karen Greenstreet. And she's saying, I would not be as successful as I am today without the mastermind groups that I have been a part of. She's got 20 years of experience in running mastermind groups and also being part of mastermind groups. She's the president of Passion for Business and also running a website called thesuccessalliance.com, which is all about teaching people how to run mastermind groups. Just to give you a gist, how it served her in the global and grand scheme of things. What are the benefits? What are your benefits of joining any mastermind group? Doesn't have to necessarily be this one, but any mastermind group. Well, you get feedback from a group of people that you get to know and learn to trust and value and appreciate. You can do, as I also already mentioned, brainstorming sessions with them. Use those people as a sounding board. They are your resource for the time, and you are also, of course, their resource. Well, it's also meant to be an accountability thing. So that is kind of facilitated through the work of the group. You are going to meet people that you resonate with and that you would trust that they could take you to the next level. And that next level could be by the person, your accountability partner, checking in on you and asking you, hey, you said you would go for a run this week. And then come Friday, the person is going to ring you if you didn't check in with them, and it's going to ask you, hey, did you actually take your run? Did you go for a run? That is accountability. And for instance, in the mastermind group that I'm currently a part of, there was a challenge. There is, what can you commit to over the next 14 days? And I committed to going live on Facebook or YouTube with relevant content to my business every day. And I'm going to report back to my group or the person facilitating the mastermind group and telling them, hey guys, this is what's happening. I'm going live on Facebook. Just to let them know, okay, he's doing what he said. And this is how this can serve you really well. I could see, for me personally, as a personal example, I could see how in the past I was making a commitment towards something. For instance, I'm going to save like 2,500 euros by that time. And then that time came and I had only 1,500 something. Had I had an accountability partner, I'm sure that would have gone differently. It's just that external kind of generation of accountability. I mean, of course, there are quite a few people who can hold themselves accountable, but honestly, for me personally, it helps a great deal to know there is someone that is going to push it in your face if you're not delivering on your own commitments. Then it could also be a benefit, or is definitely a benefit of mastermind groups for decision making. For instance, I talked to one of the people in one of the mastermind group I'm a part of, and asked them, hey, I'm planning on running my own mastermind based around team performance, because I went online and I didn't really find anything. And this person really highly encouraged me and said, hey, if you plan that, if you're passionate about that, go for it and do it within the next week. And here we are. I had that conversation last Friday with a person. It's 1 week later and I'm doing it. I'm kicking it off. And I want you guys and beautiful human beings to all be part of that and benefit from all the benefits that I'm currently giving you. You have support in this group. If there is something you're stuck with, as I said, you can get feedback, you can get brainstorming, accountability, all of these things. You also have kind of a shoulder to cry on, in a sense, understanding that the people are someone you can trust and ask about things, I'm very sure. Well, working with those people can inspire confidence within yourself. Leading up to this very Zoom call, I kind of had doubts coming up within me if that is actually the right thing to do. And I was so hyped up and so powered up about doing the whole thing. But then the doubts came, and I chatted with someone from another mastermind group that I'm a part of. And they said, man, that is so natural. If you are currently shitting your pants, that is the perfect sign of going out and doing it. And it's beautiful. It's awesome. It really, like, I feel very supported, and I gained confidence by their input. And it's helping towards making real progress. I can tell you, I reached out to so many people and built networks, and people agreed to come on here, and it's just a beautiful exchange of giving and taking. And I really feel I haven't progressed as quickly in my business as I've done in the past 2-3 weeks, ever since I surrounded myself with those ideas of running a mastermind group. And I am very confident you can have the same benefits. Increase connections, I already talked about that. Gain clarity. Again, this is something a little bit about having people as a sounding board, and you hear people's past experience and can understand, this is how they solved it. Maybe I'm going to solve it in a different way, but you gain clarity on how you could approach a certain challenge. And also, I can tell you, mastermind groups are out there to challenge you. If we're doing a hot seat round, the aim is to have everyone in the hot seat. And if you're chickening out and be like, can't really do it this week, believe me, I'm going to challenge you to go into the hot seat for the sake of your own growth.